The next step for Peter, for the early church, for us, is to become intercultural. Our denomination and many others use the word multicultural, meaning it in the most positive kind of ways, but I prefer the word intercultural to describe what God is calling the church to be. Intercultural persons and communities go far beyond tolerance of different people. They go beyond acceptance. They embrace the differences in other people as good and wonderful and valuable. But intercultural people and communities go a few steps further to an understanding that we need one another. We desperately need one another. We need the differences that each one brings. We need all of the voices at the table. Intercultural people and communities know that differences in the community are essential for our own well-being so that the community can become more whole, so greater truth about the world around us can be realized, so we will know how to do our work in the world more effectively. Intercultural communities try new things, knowing that while some in the community might not like it, others may. While it may not be what you want, someone else in the community may need this very thing right now. That maybe what you merely tolerate today will one day hold meaning for you, maybe even becoming an important part of your life. Intercultural persons and communities make room for the cultural expressions of others, accepting more than tolerating these differences, even embracing them as good, maybe even coming to enjoy these ways of expression, and in due time, possibly making these new ways a part of who they are. I believe God is calling the church, our denomination, our congregation, to be an intercultural community of faith. I also believe becoming intercultural is how we as individuals and as a community become healthier and more fully whole. Here at 4th Street, we already have the possibility of several cultural expressions and ways in our own church. As everyone finds her or his voice here in our community, our differences can have an amazingly wonderful impact on us, offering each one of us opportunities to become intercultural people and to form a more intercultural community of faith. The key to this kind of health is to make a safe place for everyone to speak, and then to listen to each other, to really listen. On Tuesday, along with about 20 other clergywomen, I had the opportunity to have lunch with the ambassador to our country from the Republic of Botswana. In talking about her country, Ambassador Seretse told us how they transformed themselves from being the poorest country in Africa to a very stable and truly democratic nation that is becoming one of the fastest growing economies in our world, albeit it's a very small country. She talked about the 7 pillars of her country that are grounding this healthy growth. And these 7 pillars included education and compassion. She talked about strong leadership that confronted the problem of HIV/AIDS head-on, developing the most effective approach for management and prevention anywhere on that continent. Ambassador Seretse also talked about a cultural norm in Botswana that supports the health and well-being of her country. That norm is this: the people listen to each other. Everyone listens to the others. At regularly called meetings, everyone, regardless of social standing, is encouraged to speak while everyone else listens. In healthy communities, including communities of faith, everyone is supported in finding her or his voice, and everyone learns to listen, to really listen, and to hear. May it be so with us. Amen.